Hey, I am Shani Abara, and I welcome you in podcast of Open Box. Open Box is platform for creator like us to have a fortune of sharing knowledge with you guys, so let's get started with this amazing podcast. How I improved my memory and concentration. Everyone wants to improve their mind and concentration. We want to be able to focus on the task at hand without becoming distracted by everything else going on around us. The good news is that it's possible. It's important to understand how your brain works to improve your focus. Understanding how it works will allow you to tap into your full potential. Your brain has three main processing functions: sensory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. For example, when you are watching a movie, your brain processes the sights and sounds you see and hear through sensory processing. Short-term memory. Short-term memory is the ability to hold small amounts of information in mind for a brief period. It's responsible for helping us remember what we had for breakfast this morning, but not much else. Long-term memory. Long-term memory is the system in your brain that handles longer-lasting information. This can include facts and events that you have experienced, learned, or otherwise internalized. Long-term memory is where both implicit and explicit knowledge resides. You're using long-term memory when you recall your childhood home, remember how to ride a bike or play an instrument or do math in your head. You're also using long-term memory when you remember what it feels like to be rejected, insulted, or ignored. These memories are especially powerful because they are associated with emotions. So we have understood the brain functions that are involved in learning. Now I am going to share 5 tips on training the mind for better learning and concentration. Read every day. You may not realize it, but you're a reader, said Francis Bacon, one of the founding fathers of the scientific method. You read something every time you look at your phone or computer, even if it's just a few words from an app like Twitter or Google. These words are building up and improving your mind, even if you don't realize it. Reading books is a completely different experience. It takes effort to get through them, but the effort pays off. You'll start noticing subtle patterns in language and you'll pick up on things that will aid you in your personality. Exercise regularly. No doubt exercising regularly has a positive impact on your body, but it also does a lot for your mind. Just like writing, exercise helps you learn and grow as a person. If you want to be creative, if you want to be innovative, if you want to be a leader, you have to do uncomfortable things. You have to go out of your comfort zone. Steve Jobs. There is lots of scientific evidence that exercise is good for your mind. It can help to reduce stress and anxiety, improve your mood, and even increase your level of focus and attention. Write down ideas. I love ideas. I collect them, I write them down, and I even talk to my friends about them. Ideas are the source of all change. Without ideas, we would be stagnant and boring. I have been thinking about writing down my ideas for a long time, but it used to feel like a terrible idea. I feared that if I put my ideas out there, someone would steal them and make a bunch of money off of me without giving me anything in return. This line of thinking is very common among people who have never had their ideas stolen before. Don't worry, not everyone dares to accomplish those ideas. Execution demands lots of effort and courage. The mind needs inspiration and motivation to perform at the highest level. Every day, take time to write down ideas that will help you stay energized and focused on your goals. Get out of the comfort zone. Learning new things is one of the best ways to develop your mind. However, most people don't want to expand their knowledge because they are too comfortable with what they already know. However, it's important to get out of your comfort zone if you want to improve your mind. Facing a new challenge every day will help you become more efficient in solving problems and thinking outside the box. When you start learning something new, you will also be more enthusiastic about doing other things that were once hard for you. It's one of the easiest ways to change your life. Create new healthy habits. The human mind is like a muscle. The more you work it and train it, the stronger it gets. The same is true for your mind. If you want to increase your ability to focus, pay attention, and remain calm in stressful situations, then you need to create new habits that train your mind and force it to adapt to these new behaviors. If you want to develop new healthy habits that can improve your life, and ultimately the lives of those around you, focus on one habit at a time. Give yourself 4 weeks to work on it and you will start feeling changes in yourself.